loud with a shit way to say sorry, and Jess should be saying sorry to us because she's going to swim in her pool after she's done this interview. So, lucky her.
You're giving away all my trade secrets.
That's right. So that was a really, really cool tune, and that was the first one we played on the show when I did some of the EP. And obviously, you know, for lack of better words, it was loud, but really grungy and just really heavy, and just like really like kind of like in your face. It was like a great tune.
Yeah, definitely agreed. And, you know, I sort of came up with the words of Dizz's Whiz Fizz. Take with that what you will, but, you know, it's the hecticness and the heaviness of it. And, yeah, look, it's a song about jealousy, and I guess there's a lot of anger that's implemented into that, and a lot of it that comes out in that dirtiness and the heaviness of it. So I really love it too. I really dig it, and I love Dizz's vocals and what he can do. And yeah, so it's a great track. It's a great track. You know, you just pump it in your car or whatever, and just always play it loud. That's my advice to all you listeners. Play it real loud. The only way it can be heard.
Well, you know, go ahead, Mike.
Oh, cool. Sorry, I'm struggling with the order because I'm so used to talking after you.
I've stepped in and changed it all, haven't I? Sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. It happens. It's me. I need to get over it. I really, really like that tune, and I was saying off air, I think the thing that I said, which was kind of in hindsight a little bit cheesy, but wasn't planned, was because the song's called A Shit Way to Say Sorry. I'm pretty sure when we played that before, I said that's a great way to say sorry, and I wish people would apologise like that more often. I kind of, you know, I stand by that quote. I think it's brilliant. There's loads of stuff going on there. Who writes the lyrics?
I'm pretty sure Diz did for this one.
Pretty sure.
It was pretty much just his kind of baby, this song in particular. So it was definitely coming from him. And what I love about Diz's writing is that it doesn't always necessarily have to be cheesy, make sense sort of lines. There's so much more into his language than perhaps some of us could even read. And it's not supposed to make sense, but it does. It's really hard to explain, but he's a very clever lyricist. Sorry, I can't even say that word. Very clever lyricist, and yeah, he's definitely, I think, predominantly done all the lyrics in this one. So, and it's very obviously very true to him.
Yeah, it's kind of the way you describe that. It reminds me of kind of Kurt Cobain, where it kind of, on the one hand, it could appear to be nonsense, but when you read into it, there's actually something really deep in there, and I kind of like that. You know, people
that's definitely kind of what he's all about. Yeah, I agree. And, you know, a lot of the times if I come to him with a couple of lines or a couple of lyrics, you know, he'll just be like, that's so cheesy. And I'll be like, yeah, but, you know, I'm the pop queen. I'm really good at cheesy stuff. So he's really developed me as a lyricist as well, to just like that, that it doesn't necessarily have to be bang in your face, this is what I'm saying. It's like, why don't you listen to what I'm saying, take it away, think about it, and then come back and then tell me what you think I'm saying. And that's where the magic is.
I really like that. I've said before on this show, and you know, whenever anyone asks me on anything else I do, that, you know, I haven't written any lyrics probably that have been used since I was about 15 or 16, because mine are just really cheesy and shit, and I kind of surround myself with people that are better than me at that. so I don't bother. But it really fascinates me when people write good stuff. Like Jay in my band, who's a vocalist, writes really cool lyrics. James, who's my bass player, and we were in a band together before for 10 years, he used to write most of the lyrics because they're just better, so I don't bother. But it always fascinates me because both of those have a similar style to that, where it's that kind of, you know, they're influenced by that kind of thing, where it has a meaning, but you have to work a little bit to get it, which I really like. I think you should have to work to get something. Life shouldn't be as easy.
I think that adds that mystery to it a little bit, but it also means that the song can mean whatever you want it to mean, or however it makes you feel when you do play it. That's, I think, important, and that's what we want, you know. And it doesn't, and there's no right or wrong.
Yeah, and once it's out there, it has that ambiguity, and you can make it personal, right? It's what you want it to.
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Brian?
I mean, I thought that was a great track, and I love the dirty bass sound. I mean, it was such a great in the intro. That's so awesome, and it does have a lot of 90s influence in there, which I absolutely love too. Because we've said numerous times on the show how much we absolutely love, like, all the grunge and alternative stuff from the '90s and the heavy stuff. It was such a good time with a lot of different great music that came from a lot of different directions, and you can definitely see how that's influenced your particular work. Now, the one thing that I did have a question about, is there, since you have such a collaboration of people that kind of do things at different times, is there anything that anybody won't do in the band? Like, is there anything where somebody just says, no, I'm just not going to do that, or that's just not me, or that's not my style, or anything like that? Is there anything that you guys ever run into with that many personalities at one time where you see like, oh, well, this particular guitarist doesn't like to play a lot of bluesy stuff or something like that? Is there anything that you see with that affects the style at all? That's kind of cool.
Really, we're not divas at all. No one is a princess in this band, that's for sure. And we're tarts to the art. So whatever is better at the time is better. And if you're going to be precious of it, leave, and you don't have to be on that song. But we really don't have anyone who has that moment. Like, we're all, including myself especially, just anything that gets presented to me or anything that I hear, I just love. And maybe I'm biased, but I've known some of these guys since I was about 15 too, and so we went through all those experiences together all those years ago too, and now it's just sort of bringing it back into the now, and then putting an extra sort of twist on it. But yeah, as I said, everyone is just awesome. We all love each other. I love them all to bits. We don't have any issues with anything, and everyone is willing to play whatever they play. But as I said, there's certain people that influence you in such a way that whatever they bring out of you, it's just like, wow, I never knew I had that. Like, that's cool, And for me, I did come from a bit more of a sort of pop electro dance kind of thing, but always loved playing a bit of rock and loved playing sort of heavy stuff. So I'll sort of go anywhere with my genres. I'm not specific to a genre, and I don't think any of the other guys are. Only just to play and feel what's true to you and what you want others to hear that is you, if that makes sense.
Well, for sure. The one thing I was a little curious about is because since we were talking about influences like Chili Peppers, stuff like that, because the last album, Plastic Demons, with a bubblegum, like perfect example of Chili Pepper influence. One of my favorite songs, by the way, when Diz says he feels like Chuck Berry.
Yes. So, it's a really cool song, and he got some really sick lyrics in there as well, doesn't he? But yeah, a great song. But yeah, that sort of real rock funk element that the Chili Peppers would sort of do is definitely heavily influenced on that track for sure. But
my question to you is with all the different influences, how do you guys seem to kind of manage and function with it? Meaning, like when you go to record tracks, I know everybody kind of puts their own input in here and there and that sort of thing, but it just seems to work so well. It's like you guys don't have a problem doing it at all, because to me the influences are limitless at this point.
Yeah, and I agree. They totally are. And we don't necessarily go into it with an expectation of what exactly we want it to sound like. And these tracks just develop over time, like with many musos that are writing their own things. It rarely ever sort of ends up like it begins.
Right.
Because so much has happened in the meantime. And there can be time, like months in between, where you go and have a look at it again, and you might have been through some sort of life experience, or something might have happened or whatever that sort of changes the direction. But it is what it is with us. And Diz is the guy who keeps it all together, and it just happens. I can't explain it. It's just like this magical thing that happens. I really don't know how else to call it. That's it.
Right on. So we're going to get to another song off the EP, the new EP. This one is called A Zombie Lover in a World Full of Plastic Robots. Dig this. Okay, mic's off.
Cold heart